What's up guys, and welcome to a Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Now, I've never had the chance of playing a Book of Unwritten Tales 1, but this is a early access version of the game, so do know that what you see isn't final. We're gonna be playing about 20 minutes of the game, and just sort of getting a good idea about what the game is about. It is a point-and-click adventure style game, and one of the best within the last few decades with how well the Book of Unwritten Tales 1 was taken. It was taken with like 9s out of 10s. It was really good. It was a fantastic game, so we're just gonna start from the beginning and, you know, just sort of enjoy the game from beginning and see how it goes. If you guys enjoyed this, please consider giving it a like and showing your support.
Through all Aventásia, the alliance of humans, elves, and dwarves fought against the evil army of the shadows. The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet no one gained the advantage. And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other. Led by warlock Munkus, son of arch-witch Mortroga, the shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the Critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes, Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person.
Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh no, we're falling! Ah! So, we seem to be falling. You can see that the word syncing wasn't very good there. Alright, so with point and click fashion, we're just going to look for things to click on and seeing what the actions have to do with them. The game is really pretty though, and I have to say, it looks so cool. 3D point and click is awesome.
This is good.
Now there's gonna be a lot of text, of course.
Although the ground is still getting closer.
But of course, I'll be trying to talk over some of it because there's just so much, and if I don't, I won't be able to get a word in edgewise at all. So if that bothers you, I do apologize. Overall though, things are gonna be a little chillax compared to my average commentary. I'm just sort of going to enjoy what is a nice point and click game for 20 or 30 minutes, and then hopefully, you know, you guys put out your thoughts. Maybe I'll do a full playthrough of this once it's out of early access. Okay, so it looks like we're climbing up here. Very cool. It's very weird that, you know, it's still constituted even though even though we're falling in the air like this. This doesn't really make sense. It would be falling all over the place, right?
Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion.
Okay, so let's try to climb up it. I know that, like I said, I haven't played Book of Unwritten Tales 1, but I know that it's fantastic, and that it rivals the quality of Deponia from Daedalic Studios, which is also another modern-day point-and-click developer who is LucasArts style of quality.
If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
So I have played what you're going to see. This 20 minutes, I have already played through it, so I can guarantee that it is actually really cool and really fun. Looks like we're at the end of our rope here. But luckily we have a log. The gravity here doesn't make too much sense, but that's the fun. That's really the fun of it. Let's scoot over to this lamp, this genie lamp. What's gonna be over here? Whoa. Can we get our 3 wishes? Hope we can wish our way out of here. Okay.
Oh, hi Nate, how's it going?
Good, for now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
This guy doesn't seem to be a very nice genie, or a very good one at that.
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Well, don't get anxious now.
Let me see. I'm accompanying tons of boulders in a plummet to certain painful death. My death. So just how do you think you could make things any worse?
Worse? I could set the air on fire, or it could start smelling very bad.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me. I just can't take it anymore.
Benny!
Maybe if we keep falling into tomorrow, we can get some help. Stinking Benny.
We can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
I see a carpet. Maybe there's some correlation there. Maybe a flying carpet, something like that would make sense. Let's see what happens.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Yes, please. We need your help here, Benny. Come on. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's getting dragged with us. Oh boy, what's gonna happen now? We seem to be oh, there we are. Hooray! I think we were saved there by Benny. Eventually. Jeez, Benny, what's wrong with you? Taking forever.
What the heck?
What? Whoa, this is weird looking. What is this world we're in? It's like
What
Disneyland.
happened here? No!
Who is that? Weird, like... I think we saw him in the preview, but that guy looked weird. He looked like a Muppet. Maybe it's Muppet World. Okay then, Nordic Games presents... Ooh, this looks cool. A King Arts Games production, uh-oh. Uh-oh, something broke. Ooh. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. What happened? The show must go on. Fix it for us, Wally. I don't think that's supposed to be Wally, but it's Toaster Man.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls. To move a character, just click anywhere in the scene, wherever your heart desires.
Okay.
Well done. If you left-click an object, then your character will perform an action determined by the context. Now click on that big lever.
Big lever it is. Pull that. There you go. I love how it's 3D. It looks so
The robot
nice.
has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now click the lever with your right mouse button so that the robot looks at it rather than uses it.
Okie dokie.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, left-click it.
Okie dokie. Let's see what's in this hatch.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is. Click on the hatch again using the left mouse button.
Okie dokie. So basically this is explaining to us the very basics of point and click. If you've ever played any point and click game, you should know what to do at this point. There we go. I think we fixed it.
First left click will allow you to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it. It's quite simple. Right-click when you want to look at something, left-click in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move. Is the machine working again? Left-click on the lever.
Okay then, let's pull the lever. And I love the look of the game, like visually the backgrounds, the environment itself is very, very nicely designed. I do see some anti-aliasing on some of like the spikes that is sort of not that pretty, but besides that it's very nice. Like graphically and the design and the art style, all very cool. All right, what's going on now? We seem to be in some ocean. Oh, whoa. Oh, spiky, oh, it's breaking again. What have we done? Oh,
Appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine.
Uh-oh. It really is broken.
That wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gear cogs.
Let's pick these things up. And hopefully we can replace them back. There we go.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. To open and close your inventory, left-click the rucksack. To use an inventory item, left-click it, and then left-click the object that you want it to be used with. Use...
Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. Sorry, sir. Alright, looks like that was the wrong gear. Let's try this one.
Excellent. Now the second gear.
Okay. Hey! Progress.
Perfect. You'd better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
Alright, then let's oil it up. And let's go.
That should do it. Time to crank it up.
With the lever over here, we pull it, and then we're good to go. Continue on with the opening credits. This is the most dysfunctional opening credits I've ever seen. There's still this cone over here on the ground. I'm loving it so far. I love the humor. I love how there's actually a level of depth in the lore and in the world, and it feels like there's a world here, but it's still also very, very silly. It's like a mixture between, I don't know, like a humor game and like Lord of the Rings or something. It's very cool. Alright, what's gonna go on up here? What's gonna break this time? Oh, what did he do? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, stop, stop.
You can examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Then when you are in the inventory, right-click the toolbox in order to examine it.
Whoops, I sort of skipped some more of that. I'm sorry. Okay, let's click this. Alright then, we picked something up. Let's go and get the toolbox. So what is this? This is a damaged figure that fell. So maybe we can use the toolbox with the damaged figure to fix it up. No, maybe the other way around. No, click, click. No. Really? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox. You can use these items on each other by initially left-clicking the first object, and then, when you have this item on the cursor, you left-click the second object. Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Okie dokie, let's use the hammer on it. I didn't do anything. How about the tape?
Well done.
There we go.
Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Alright then, up here. Ooh, hooray! Way to go. So now what? Pull the lever? Alright, cool.
Excellent. You are now ready. One last tip before I do. If you press the spacebar, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed. Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Mother.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
Wow, that was really pretty castle. I like the art there. Like, the art here is fantastic. Amazing art direction.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund.
Oh, jeesh, burn.
It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comforting you.
Jeez, Mom, you're
If
brutal.
you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
Oh my gosh.
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the elf kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
She seems to be a pretty bad mother, just from that conversation. Seems to be interested in only what she really wants when she thinks it's what when she thinks it's what her daughter wants. And then she leaves. Uh-oh, what? Whoa, tree door. Oh, bird. Hello, bird.
Did you see that? She's locked me in.
She has. What a jerk.
Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that. Why does everyone else know what's best for me and not me?
Because everybody is a know-it-all. Anyways, I'm not really feeling well.
I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library. No, rest is not what I need just now.
Okay, then.
Have you seen this, Prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me. And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off. When I was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my own destiny. Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the territory? A life without risk, that is so... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now. You want to stop me? Just like last time. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
Okay then, as you can see, there's a lot of conversation to be had. Let's see what we can click on here. If we press the space bar, we can actually see plenty of stuff we can click on. Let's click on this hat.
I had my birthday during the few weeks that we spent living together here in the Elf Burrow. That was a big deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years. He insisted on making me a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers.
Funny. Okay, so, these are our characters. These are, like, important main characters, I suppose. But we don't know them because we haven't played the first game, have we?
The times when the others were here in the Elf Burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
Okay then, let's try talking to Cheap again.
Cheap survived our past adventure, even if he'll insist on exactly the opposite. He told everyone for months how he defended me from all the evils of the world and then only just escaped with his tail feathers intact.
Okay then. Well, we're supposed to find a way out of here, but I'm not seeing much of that here. So let's try to go to the balcony. Maybe we can just hop off. If we hold space once again, ooh, looks like we can leave here. With Cheap distracted by the mirror, hopefully he won't even notice.
It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last.
Okay. Uh-oh. Here comes Cheap. Uh-oh, it looks like this ain't happening.
I'm just doing my morning exercises. I wasn't going to.
Well, it looks like that's not gonna work out. Let's look at what else is available in the environment.
Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next.
Okay then, so let's check out. Looks like we have some sunflower. Maybe we can get some sunflower seeds from it.
We have many exotic plants here in the palace, but sunflowers are my favourite.
Sunflowers aren't very exotic, but okay.
Apologies, I need a few of your seeds.
Okay then, and then let's see, what's it? Can we look at this
Now I
telescope?
know, and I think I miss it. I've seen much suffering, much evil and unkindness in the world out there, but it was exciting. It was alive.
Okay, so it looks like we
Here
can.
in the Elf Burrow, everything is so ordered, so perfect, so dull. One day's just like the next, and they just pass by endlessly.
Yeah, since she's an elf, she's like hundreds and hundreds of years old. So maybe we can give the bird, oh, maybe we can, yeah, let's see this. There's a bowl over here. So maybe if I put the food, the bird seed, or obviously bird seed basically, maybe he's a bird, so he'll like it.
Cheap, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead?
Okay then, looks like he's gonna chow down a
Don't
bit.
say I never look after you.
Now, is there anything we can do with this mirror? Oh, we can take it. Okay, what's in here? Anything? Oh. Cheap's all upset now. He's just like, dang it, where'd my mirror go? Okay then, let's look around a little bit. What else do we have? We have this flower. We gotta find a way to distract him.
Beautiful red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room, and then it's replaced and planted in the garden.
How about this jug? Maybe we can just hit him over the head with a jug? That'd be easier.
Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises here in the castle and provides for the whole valley. People come from far and wide to drink it.
Okay, then what about these two things?
A guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate. Elven craftsmen have centuries to perfect their artistic skills. Only when everything is always perfect, then isn't everything always the same and somehow unimportant? An envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago. Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head.
Okay, then can we listen to it? Oh, that's nice. Well, I do have an idea. How about we get this mirror and we place it against the statue? And then, maybe the bird will come on over? There he comes.
Hey, withdrawal symptoms?
Okay then.
I just need the music box a minute. You don't need to turn your head away from your beautiful reflection for 1 second. Come on.
Let's see. Hook, line, and sinker. Goodbye.
Shh. He's gone to sleep.
Oh, what do you know?
It got dark and he's simply... No matter. I can now enjoy a few moments of peace.
Hooray. So obviously I knew the answer to that puzzle going into it. It didn't take me much longer than what it took here to find it out myself, but it was still fun and intuitive figuring it out my first time through. All right then, so we'll head down here, and I feel like we'll call it off then. I really do hope you guys have been enjoying our adventures through the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Please let me know if you like it. If you
Let's
do,
go.
like I said, the game is available to buy on Steam right now, and you can go in the link in the description, pick it up yourself. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Uh-oh.
As expected, no one here. My parents are in the throne room ruling the lands. Or rather, Mother is.
Alright then, so this is a Book of Unwritten Tales 2, a very enjoyable point and click that's now in early access. If you're a fan of adventure games, this is one to look forward to, and maybe pick up Book of Unwritten Tales 1 if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends and family, because your support really does help. And of course, if you like this video, if you want to talk about stuff, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, because I do read and respond to 99% of all comments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.